Good afternoon, fourth graders. I hope you all really enjoyed the book today because of Winn-Dixie. And I hope you guys paid a lot of attention because we're going to be working with this book for a while, okay? I hope you guys really enjoyed it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to kind of give you a review of the book to kind of help it keep it fresh in your memory. And then what I want you to do when we're done is I want you to think about one of the scenes from the book. Now, when I say scenes, I mean something that you remember that happened in the book. And then I want you to draw a picture. I'm going to explain a little bit more about that at the end of the video. So let's review about the story. So you remember that the main girl in the story, she just moved to Florida. She doesn't have a lot of friends. All she really knows is her dad. So she finds this dog at a grocery store. The name of the grocery store is Winn-Dixie, which is very popular in the States, or it used to be. And so she decides to name this dog Winn-Dixie. She brings him home. Dad isn't really too excited about it in the beginning, but he comes around and lets her keep the dog. Now, one of the main character's favorite things to do is to go to the library. Well, dogs really aren't allowed in the library, and that doesn't make Winn-Dixie very happy. But he's able to put his paws up on the side of the building and look in the window, and that makes him happy because he can see his friend. Well, when the librarian sees this, she gets very scared because she thinks that this dog is a bear. The main character tells the librarian, no, it's fine. It's a dog. And brings the dog in to show the librarian everything is okay. And then the librarian tells the little girl that there was a bear in the library years ago and that it scared her a lot. The main character says, why don't you tell me that story? And the librarian goes on to tell her the story of when she was a little girl. Her dad said, what do you want for your birthday? And she said, Daddy, I would like a library so I can share books with everyone. Her dad gave her that library, and she was sitting and reading and waiting for someone to come in, and a bear walks into the library. She threw a book at him. The bear picks up the book and runs away. And so when Dixie listens to the woman, and she's very understanding, and when Dixie smiles at the woman, and the woman says, I think that's a very nice dog. You know, I really like your dog. Another girl comes in and says, oh, I need another book. And then the little girl looks at the dog and she says, are dogs allowed in here? And, the librarian says, some dogs are allowed in. So that must mean Winn-Dixie is a very great dog. So that's just a review of the story that we just read. What I want you to do is choose something. Your favorite part of the story. Is it when the bear comes into the library? Is it when the main character finds the dog at the grocery store? Is it when the librarian is asking her dad for the library for a birthday present? Whatever it is, I want you to imagine what that would look like in your head. And then I want you to draw it on paper. I would love for you to use colors, markers, crayons, colored pencils, whatever you want. Make it as big and beautiful as you would like. And then send your teacher a picture so that we know exactly what part of the book is your favorite. Have a great time, fourth graders. See you later for another Zoom class.